An 18-year-old girl just went on TikTok Live and made a promise to the entire internet that nobody was ready for. She lived inside this marriage for 10 years. She knows exactly what happened behind those closed doors, and she is choosing to hold it back, for now. Her exact words were simple. The internet in totality is about to crumble the day she opens her mouth. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, the full picture of where this divorce story has landed is going to hit completely different. This story started back in May. Jelly Roll filed for divorce from Bunnie XO on May 18th in Williamson County, Tennessee, after nearly 10 years of marriage. The world did not find out until June 15th when TMZ broke it. No warning signs, no public fighting, just a court filing that confirmed it was already over on paper. Since then, both Jelly and Bunnie have handled the fallout in completely opposite ways. Jelly spoke once, mid-concert in Saratoga Springs on his Little Ass Shed tour, stopped the show, grabbed the mic, told the arena nobody cheated on nobody, that Bunnie is his best friend, that she will always be his best friend, and that she will probably be the only woman he ever loves the way he loved her. Then he walked back on stage and said nothing else.
Jelly Roll has been very active commenting on a lot of TikTok posts, and if you missed his comments, here they all are. So we've got this one that says, "Damn Bunnie, I ain't been on here, but I see what's happened now. You was playing a whole different game on TikTok than you've been playing on the phone. Nothing new here though, must be two sides." He also says, "Toughest year of my life, and I've had to eat the lie, hate, and slander knowing I did right by my wife. Left her with half of everything I ever made, walk with integrity and honesty the whole way, and watched lie after lie." And then someone posted, "Bunnie saying in her divorce podcast, 'I always loved my husband a little bit more than he loved me,' might have been the saddest part of it all." And he says, "Only part of that podcast that was cap, but I let y'all have it because I love her and let her feel what she needed to feel." And then he says, "Interesting, Mimi, the way I've been quiet and taking care of her and in return changed you and your husband's life. Y'all are gonna make me tell my truth." And then crazy that her homies reposted this, and I walked with so much respect in this situation and took incredible care of her in the divorce. Bunnie, what's up with this? So he was definitely active this past week. Y'all let me know your thoughts.
Sources close to him told People magazine he will always love her, but does not want to stay married, that he is in a very different place than when they met, healthy, focused, and in control of his future for the first time ever. Bunnie did the opposite entirely. Near hour-long podcast episode titled The Divorce, the Mother's Day argument that ended everything, the one unbreakable rule in their relationship, the confirmation they are still planning a baby together via IVF, the prison joke that went viral, the unhinged DMs from rappers and blue checkmarks. Week after week, more content, more openness, more of her story told loudly in front of millions of people. And then the divorce was officially finalized. Settlement reached. Legal chapter closed.
He thinks he can do better than her now. That's what this entire thing is all about. You lose a little bit of weight, you get red-pilled into believing that you can do better than your wife of 10 years who was with you through literal thick and thin, who was like there to build your entire career and life, and you lose a little bit of weight. And now he's saying that it's his religious differences. There are articles that are coming out now saying that his dedication to religion doesn't vibe with her racy past, as if he didn't know about it 10 years ago when they met, or 11 years ago when they started dating. Sir, you have a forehead tattoo. Okay, you have a full back of hand tattoo. He's looking for a trad wife though. I mark my words on this. He's trying to go for a trad wife because that is the direction here. And the fact that he's citing religion and all these things that are getting leaked out to Page 6 or whatever, like, absolutely spare me. A tattooed eyebrow is just like not giving. It's not giving that. You know what I mean? This is so ick. I can't wait to see what happens. I'm sad. Like, I can't wait to see what happens. I hope Bunnie tells us everything.
But the story was far from over, because the person nobody expected to become the most explosive voice in this whole saga is an 18-year-old girl named Bailee. Bailee is Jelly Roll's daughter. She has been raised by Bunnie for the last 10 years, alongside Jelly's 9-year-old son, Noah. She turned 18 earlier this year, and on July 19th, she went on TikTok Live and said things that nobody in this story has been willing to say publicly. She started by shutting down the cheating narrative that has been circulating online since the divorce went public. Nobody cheated, period. Then she addressed the people flooding her DMs and comment sections with theories and speculation. Get the fuck out of my comments, my DMs with that. I don't care. I do not want to talk about it. And then she escalated. Hard. Y'all have no fucking idea what happened. And wait till y'all find out. Bro, an 18-year-old who lived inside this marriage for a decade just told the internet they have no idea what actually happened. That is not a throwaway comment. That is a deliberate statement from someone who knows something specific. And then she dropped the line that has been living rent-free in every comment section since. The internet in totality is about to fucking crumble the day that I open my mouth. She then made absolutely sure nobody missed the weight of what she was saying. It's not a difference in fucking opinions. Nobody else lived in it, so don't fucking even. I'm for real so done.
No fucking idea what happened, and wait till y'all find out. Just fucking wait.
So Bailee goes live today, Jelly Roll and Bunnie's daughter. And she says a few things. She doesn't answer many questions, but she says that once she speaks, the internet is going to be shocked. And she says it was not a difference of opinion. And that's what Bunnie and Jelly were claiming. So let's listen.
Nobody cheated, period. He did not cheat. She did not cheat. Y'all have no fucking idea what happened, and wait till y'all find out. Just fucking wait. I promise y'all, the view of what y'all have of not only this situation, but their relationship and the internet in totality is about to fucking crumble the day that I open my mouth.
A lot of people have always seen Bunnie paint this picture-perfect relationship of her and Jelly. She saved him, he saved her, yada yada. And now that the two are divorced, we're seeing all this online because this is actually Jelly commenting. And what point does it take somebody to get to comment on social media posts? So here's the clip of Bailee saying, oh, and it was not a difference of opinion.
The day that I open my mouth. It's not a difference in fucking opinions. Nobody else lived in it.
So I'm ready for Bailee to spill it all. Ruin our image or whatever you think that most people have, because a lot of people do have that image of these two.
Nobody else lived in it. That is the line. She is the only person in this entire story who is actually inside that house, inside that family, watching everything play out in real time. And she is sitting on something she is choosing to hold back. For now. No cap, the reaction to that live was one of the biggest moments of this entire divorce saga. The clip went everywhere within hours. Comment sections exploded with people trying to figure out what she knows. Half the internet is saying Bailee needs to speak her truth, that she was there, she lived it, and she has every right to tell her side of the story whenever she is ready. The other half is saying she is 18 and processing something incredibly painful publicly, and she deserves space to do that without the internet pressuring her to deliver a bombshell on their timeline. Both takes are valid, and the tension between them is exactly why this clip keeps getting shared. But here is where it gets crazy, because Bunnie's response to the whole thing was the last thing anyone expected. A fan commented on Bunnie's TikTok asking about the weird stuff Bailee had been posting, and Bunnie responded immediately. Nothing to clear up. She didn't say anything. People just want to run with a narrative. Love my baby forever. That is not a woman threatened by what Bailee said. That is not someone trying to manage a narrative or shut down a crisis. That is a stepmother protecting a kid she has raised for 10 years. Here is the detail that reframes everything, and it comes from Bunnie's own podcast back in June. She talked about Bailee's emotional state in a way that nobody has highlighted enough. She explained that Bailee is mad at both of them, but for completely different reasons. Of course she's mad at me because I was always the fucking disciplining parent in the relationship, because he's fun dad all the time. No cap, this is the most explosive chapter of this divorce story yet, and it does not even involve the two people who filed the paperwork. Bailee Ann lived inside this marriage for a decade. She knows something specific. She ruled out cheating herself, and she made one promise to the entire internet. When she opens her mouth, everything changes. Bunnie is protecting her quietly. Jelly is still saying nothing. The legal chapter is closed, but Bailee's chapter has not even started yet. And when it does, nobody is going to see it coming. Drop in the comments what you think she is sitting on. I am reading everything. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.